They're predicting that it could be one of the most epic neighborhoods in the US, especially overlooking the PGA, headquarters of America. Hey guys, so I'm really excited today, and I'm wearing sunglasses because it is way too bright out here and there was nothing I can do about my eyes watering. So
Trying to throw this shade on me.
I'm here today in Frisco, and I'm really excited to bring to you guys the fields, the PGA. I know I've done several videos on the PGA, it moving here from Florida, and you can go and look at those videos because I do give information on if you wanted to find out about it. But today we're going to go over what is called the fields. That is the entire subdivision built around the PGA. And it's unbelievable. I'm actually going to show you one of the models. They're just now selling. And as you can see, it's a huge construction zone. It's incredible, the things that they're building and the price points. I just met with Highland Homes, and they said every 3 contracts they were going up $40,000. So if you guys are wanting to buy in the fields, the time is now. You're going to get the best deals, and you're going to have insane equity once this whole development is finished out. One thing that I think is cool about this development is they're calling it the 15-minute neighborhood. What they mean by that is that they want everything that you would need to be within 15 minutes of your house, to where you don't even have to take your car out of the garage. There's going to be a lot of people that have golf carts, and there are so many interconnected trails throughout this area that you never have to go over a major intersection, that it just makes sense. You're going to have all of your dining, your shopping, your entertainment, all is going to be relatively within walking distance, so it's going to be huge. So there's several different, hold on, my camera's crooked. Okay, there are several different areas in the fields, and the biggest, most expensive one is called the preserve. That's going to be kind of on the top. It's a little bit, topography goes up a little bit, so the preserve's going to be on the top, and I'm going to do some drone video for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. They're going to be probably $3 million and up. They're all going to be relatively custom. There were only about 7 custom home builders that were chosen by the developer to build in the preserve. The lot in and of itself is about $1 million, and then you have to go with whatever builder owns that lot. Also about the preserve, there's a little over 200 lots on the first phase. There will be more phases in a couple of years. And like I said, they are going to start, I think, around $3 million, but they're going to go all the way up to 10, 15 million. They're predicting that could be one of the most epic neighborhoods in the US, especially overlooking the PGA, headquarters of America. Talk about all the golf championships we'll have there. It's going to be unbelievable. If you want more information, I've been having people reach out to me to get information on the preserve, and I have it. So just comment below or text me. I'm going to put my phone number up so that you guys can let me know the questions that you have, and I'll get those answered, because this is a gold mine. And I just keep telling people that they need to take a look. Then you've got Brookside in the fields. You've got Brookside North, Brookside South, Brookside East. Brookside South is where we are right now. And again, I'm going to show you one of the model homes that's just unbelievable, but I'm going to save it for a little bit later because you're not going to want to miss it. It starts at about, I would say, 1.6 and goes all the way up to 2.9 fully loaded. Just a complete, absolutely stunning home. And so watch out for that. But all the other homes, they're going to have a few single family attached, which is kind of like a duplex, all the way up to full homes with wonderful backyards. A couple of the builders, you've got Britton, you've got Darling, you've got Olivia Clark, Shattuck, Toll Brothers, and Huntington. So there's plenty to choose from. As far as Brookside North goes, the lots will be a little bit bigger. I think there's probably close to about 500 lots, and that's going to be pre-selling too pretty soon. Let me know if you want a little bit bigger lots. But one thing I want to point out is something called the Fields West. I don't know if you've watched my Plano video on Legacy West, but the same architect that built Legacy West is building Fields West, and it's going to be 10 times bigger than Legacy West, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to have all high-end shopping, restaurants. It's going to have a couple of hotels. It's going to have the Ritz-Carlton, 5-star Ritz-Carlton, and they haven't put out a lot of information about the fields west. They're trying to keep it very hush-hush, but it's going to be amazing. There's going to be open green space. There's going to be an amphitheater for outdoor concerts. There's going to be a big lake that you can walk around with a water feature. It's going to be beautiful. And like I said, it's going to be within walking distance. So again, I need you guys to know that if this is something you're interested in, these are flying off the shelves and the price points are going up probably on a weekly, if not a monthly basis. So reach out. As far as the filming of this video, I know that I told you guys the model home I'm about to take you in, it does start around 1.6. That's the highest price builder out here at Brookside South. So don't worry, because the other builders are less than that. Some of them start in the 800s. Those single family attached are gonna start in the 700s. Now, if you've never done a new build, reach out to me as well, because there's more to it than just the base price. They're gonna want you to pick your upgrades, then you're gonna go to the design center and pick out your tiles and all of that. So all of that adds cost. It's super easy to understand. I can help you through every step. I can actually be boots on the ground here. If you don't live here yet and you're wanting to buy, I can walk through the whole process. I can literally take it from A to Z for you and do videos for you. So don't worry, reach out anyway if you're not here yet. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you in to this model home. You guys see it? It's the white one. It's beautiful. So let's go take a look really quickly. Also, there's a million people in there, so just know you're gonna see other people in my video. So I wanted to bring you guys over here to where the new Universal Studio is going to be here in Frisco, after I just showed you where the fields are, Brookside South, and the Preserve next to the PGA. This is right across the highway, and it right now is all farmland, beautiful farmland. I have kind of mixed emotions about the fact that they're gonna build a Universal Studio. It's not gonna be like any Universal Studio that anyone's seen so far. It's actually dedicated to kids under 12 years old, so 6 to 12. And it's not gonna be very big. The problem is all this beautiful farmland is gonna disappear, and it's just slowly disappearing here in Frisco. But you know, with progress comes change. But I'm gonna actually send my drone up and show you an aerial view of it, but it's almost 100 acres. It's 97 acres. Only 30 of it is gonna be park, and the rest is going to be parking and a 300-room hotel. So now, as far as the traffic impact, they did studies on it. They had an outside firm come in to make sure that we weren't gonna be overrun with traffic, and we have an HEB. If you guys have not seen what HEB is, please look it up, or go back and look at my HEB video, because it's amazing and it's the best grocery store ever. But it's new here, and they actually said that the traffic that goes into HEB every single day and the traffic that goes into our mall, Stonebriar Mall, is going to be bigger than the traffic for the Universal Studio, if that puts it into perspective. A grocery store gets more traffic than a Universal Studio. But it's beautiful. It's gonna bring a lot of tourism here, and I don't think the traffic's gonna be all that bad, especially with the infrastructure they're putting in our roads. So don't worry. Okay, so I came back to my office because I wanted to show you guys some maps so that you can understand what it all looks like in Frisco with the fields, the PGA, the Preserve, and Universal Studio. I'm gonna show you all what it looks like. So if you can see the red outline, that is Frisco. This blue is the Dallas North Tollway. So the map I'm going to show you is this area right here. Just to give you perspective of where it is in Frisco that I'm talking about. And from here, it's about 25 minutes, 30 minutes to DFW, and I would say 30 to 35 minutes to Love Field when you're not sitting in traffic. So that kind of gives you perspective. Oh, 1 second. That's hilarious that that's still there. When I was talking about Universal, it's right here. Obviously, it is already labeled. Okay, I'm gonna draw on it. The Dallas North Tollway is this. We should do a different color, but that's what you guys get for right now. And when I was out filming and talking about Brookside, I was right over here. Okay, this is the first phase. There's going to be a high school right here. Then the next phase will be Brookside North. And what's cool about Brookside North is there's going to be a lot of green space there. So a lot of the houses are positioned to where they're going to have views of green space. And so they're definitely going to be a little bit more expensive. As new subdivisions develop, the very first houses that are built have the most equity. This whole area is an equity gold mine. That's why I've been talking about it for so long, because if you are going to buy now, in the next 2 to 3 years, your equity is going to be insane. You can quote me on that. I have no doubt in my mind. I've never been more sure of anything, to the degree that people that are buying right now and building right now in Brookside South will have insane equity in the next 2 to 3 years. And let me show you this right here, this Fields West. If you guys have not watched my video on Plano and Legacy West is the cutest shopping, restaurant, walking, water features. You see people doing pictures for social media there all the time, and it's just a lot of fun. Fields West is being developed by the exact same architect that did Legacy West, and it's just going to be 10 times bigger. I want to show you guys, there's going to be restaurants on the water. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. It's huge. When I said earlier on the video that they want Brookside South and Brookside North to be walkable communities, 15-minute community, is because this is right next to it. You literally can get on your golf cart or walk over to amazing restaurants, the Ritz-Carlton, all kinds of luxury and regular shopping. You can eat on the water. I mean, it's going to be epic. It all has safe walking trails. There are 27 miles of walking trails. Let me go back to this map. If you look at, I'm changing my color. If you look at the PGA, this is the big PGA with the championship golf course. There are trails that Frisco has already put into the infrastructure, 27 miles of trails that never go over a major intersection. They go under all of them. And it was super expensive to do it, but you literally can go from North Fields up here, all the way down, all the way over, past the Dallas North Tollway, all the way to the University of North Texas campus without ever crossing a major intersection. So people can ride their bikes. They're not supposed to be golf carts on the trails, but I'm sure that there will be. And so it's just unbelievable what they've done to really make this a livable, breathing community. And so that's why I'm so passionate about selling it, is because it's going to have so much great equity, and you're going to be able to walk to all the amazing amenities right here. There's a space for outdoor concerts. There's a huge water pond with water features. Then you've got the preserve. I talked to you guys about the preserve. These are higher end homes. Even the lots are going for $1 million. It's going to be anywhere from 3 million all the way up to 15, 20 million. All of these houses have a golf course view, but this up here sits on a higher topography. It's kind of a hill. And so they're bigger lots. They're going to be probably the most expensive homes, but it's going to be beautiful. I just think if you're wanting to take a look at new builds in Frisco and you're asking, Tiffany, what is the best equity play in Frisco? This is it. Brookside South, Brookside North. Let me know, drop a comment, text me, email, doesn't matter. I can help you get in on this, and you're going to want to take me out to dinner in 3 years because you're going to have all this money to do it with. So anyway, I wanted to point that out.